there are times in everyone's life where we think about, is this the day that I'm going to die? Maybe it's because it's a car accident that's about to happen. And the idea of being happy that we might die, is that suicide? No. But we test the what is by looking at what isn't, correct?
Yep.
The knowing and not knowing, the dark side and light side of the moon. If I'm unhappy with myself, it's pretty natural to think, well, what are my choices? Well, obviously, not living is a choice. So a lot of times we don't want to be alive because we're in pain. We don't see hope. We don't see a way out. That doesn't necessarily mean we're suicidal. But if we've had trauma, or we're teenagers, or we're drunk, or we don't have enough connections, or we're veterans, or first responders, or people who have seen trauma, and we don't come back to enough of a supportive environment, or people who understand, or we're drinking and we have guns around, we may lose the opportunity to reconnect with wonder. It's like Vanna White, that maybe you bought an extra vowel that you don't need, the letter U. So if you put you in wonder, then you have wounder. So are you a wounder of yourself and others? So let's talk about you. If we take ourselves too seriously, we lose the sense of wonder. Ego is one of the things that if we're too focused on ourselves, we miss what's all around us. We're interpreting everything through the screen of our past stories. And our past stories can be very positive and maybe falsely so. Or maybe they can be very negative and scary. Maybe truly they were. But what stories are we carrying around with us? If we come back from war and we have a wonderful community or tribe of people who support us, things like suicidal thoughts and PTSD can be more short term. It's okay to have trauma. The goal is to move trauma from a long term possibility to just keep it short term. Bada bing, bada boom, you treat it. If we know someone in our lives who's sad, depressed, anxious, what they really need is love. They need connection. They need meaningful connection. They need to be reminded why we love them and that they are lovable. In many Native cultures, if someone almost dies, either by their own hand or some accident, and they come back, they're said to have a new life, a do-over. So maybe a suicidal thought is also an invitation to a do-over. Maybe you can get rid of your old story and kill it, but keep the best parts of you.
Oh, that's
Like
beautiful.
that.
Right?